Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. For those of you who are new, please subscribe. I am still, my channel is still pretty new itself, and I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited to get to 1,000. There's so many, I can go live on YouTube and do stuff once I get 1,000 subscribers. For those of you who are already my subscribers and viewers, thank you so much. Whenever I see your beautiful comments and how this resonates with you, and I know why Spirit led me to create this channel. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. For those of you who are new here that don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's based on my life and my twin flames' life. I've written 2 books. It's called Perception, The Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. I am reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers, and then uploading the lives here to YouTube. There's 18 chapters in the book. I've read 13, so there's none missing. It's just that's as far as I've read. In the description box, you can find links to view those. You can find links to purchase my books from Amazon. You can find links to view trailers that I created for each of the books. I have a playlist link that I made for these chapters that I'm reading out loud, as well as the trailers. You can find a link to my Facebook wall, my personal Facebook wall. You can find a link to my author's page on Facebook as well. A few years back, I did a few lives where I told my story. I uploaded that here to YouTube, so there's some links for that as well. There's a link for my friend April's new astrology channel here on YouTube. Check her out. She's so awesome. Subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, I am offering those. I would love to do that for you, and the information for that is also in the description box below. For those of you who are not new, you may see that there are some different cards here. I was gifted this deck for my birthday in October. This is the Unicorn Tarot. The unicorn is my spirit animal, my, my etheric spirit animal. This deck is created by Suzanne Starr and Liz Hilton. It's really super awesome. My sister gifted it to me. And my last deck, the Thoth deck, didn't have reversed meanings. This one does, and so I like to harness the energy that a deck was created with. And so I've made some notes for the reversed meanings, and also for the meanings for, well, for all the meanings for this particular deck. But of course, I'm going to be listening more to my intuition to explain what I think is going on here. But I do like to learn more and expand, so that's what I'm doing with those. So bear with me. I haven't read reversals in about 25 years, okay? But I have done them, so it'll come back quickly. All right, so for those of you who don't know, I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made before you incarnated in order to learn lessons that will raise the vibration of your soul. I read the other cards, the suits, as messages about your free will as a being. So basically it's like your life plan and your free will, and that's what these messages speak. Okay, so this card is what is at the heart of everything for you right now, Leo. And this is awesome. This was just in the Aries reading as well. This is the star. This is healing. This is your hopes and dreams coming true. This is right side up. Now, in this deck, it says an optimistic outlook, good fortune, possibly a windfall. Okay? Now, for those of you who are in the entertainment business, this could mean that you are about to become a star. Okay? And this is, I'm feeling there's going to be some sort of good fortune, maybe some money coming in it. That's why it says it's a possible windfall here, okay? But I just really think, and this could also be an Aquarius entering your life. It could be as simple as that. This is the card for Aquarius. But whatever this is resonating for you, Leo, this as a major arcana card, this is a huge part of your divine blueprint. You're meant to have this healing, your dreams coming true, this good fortune, this your hopes and dreams coming true. Okay? So that's really beautiful. Now, the energy that is directly affecting what is at the heart of everything for you at this time, because this is a timeless reading, whenever you're attracted to it is and when it's right for you. This is the energy that is directly affecting this star energy, and this is the Emperor. And for those of you who have been with me here for a while, you'll recall that, as a twin flame, as a person who is all about the sacred masculine and feminine, and, see, Mars was in Aries and retrograde, and what that was doing was really working everybody's masculine energy. So this card is always read right side up, and I just feel like your masculine energy has been fine-tuned, okay? This could also be an Aries. This is the card of Aries. But this is the card of the divine masculine. This is the sacred masculine. If he had been upside down, if he had been in a position where we read him upside down, he would be the distorted masculine. But nope, he's like this, so we always read him right side up. And I think what happened here is that your masculine energies have been fine-tuned, and now instead of being things like domineering and tyrannical, unstable, selfish, combative, things like that, aggressive, he is stable. He's in control. He is the boss. He's strong. He's protective. He's courageous. See what I'm saying? So if this isn't an Aries in your life, or say you identify as a sacred feminine, this is your sacred masculine. And if you don't have a person who identifies as your sacred masculine, then this is your masculine energies that have been fine-tuned, that are bringing you this beautiful healing. Okay? And in fact, even if you do have a sacred masculine who's in your life, or an Aries that is affecting this is probably still your masculine energies having been fine-tuned by this. Everybody is. It's like when it was over, I just felt this big relief, and I just feel like this is starting to show up now in people's readings here, that the masculine has been fine-tuned. The masculine has been worked into the sacred masculine now. Okay? Now, the next energy that we read is what is at the root of everything. Okay? Now, this is happening because of this upside down chariot energy. Right side up, this means things like charging ahead, victory. This is also the card of Cancer. This could be a Cancer in your life. Okay? This is when difficulties are resolved, basically victory. Or even purchasing a vehicle. That's one of my favorite ones, but this is in reverse. Okay, so this has a reversed meaning, and it says, okay. So now I'm going to tell you with this upside down card. The 7 of Coins used to be the one I used to tell you this with, because it is called failure in the Thoth deck. I don't believe in failure. There is no such thing as failure. There is only lessons. Okay? So the reverse meaning in my notes here says failure, but to me this is lessons. Okay, there's some sort of lessons you've been learning. This is saying that you may have little regard for rules and regulations, or even the law of the land. This is power-hungry ruthlessness, which may lead to your downfall. If related to travel, it's possible breakdown or trouble with a vehicle causing delay in a journey. Okay, so, this is what is at the root of what's going on for you, okay? You've got this healing going on, okay? So this is the lessons that you've learned, okay? Whether that little regard for rules and regulations and laws, or power-hungry ruthlessness, or all that stuff, if you're listening to this and you're going, what it means is that these are the lessons that you were learning about yourself, because this sounds like the reversed emperor. doesn't it? Power hungry, ruthlessness. You know, I mean, that was the distorted masculine energy. It's like this now, okay? So from that energy, you are now healing. And now, now that your energies are balanced, it's going to bring in more abundance and beauty in your life, and definitely healing, okay? Oh, okay. I thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. Okay. Now, this is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time, okay? Now, I tend to see these queens and kings because, oh, that's another thing about this deck. We do have a king, we do have a page. The last deck had queens, a prince and a princess, and a knight. That's it, okay? So now we have the page, the knight, and the king and the queen. So this is a person, okay? I'm feeling this is a person. This is the Queen of Swords. This is, this is a person who learns from their mistakes. They learn from pain, okay? But this one is in reverse. So this is a bitter woman, somebody who hasn't learned. And let's just remove the word woman and put feminine in there, because I really don't like to, that was part of this deck here. Whenever I see man or woman, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch that out with masculine or feminine, because if you can totally be a man and identify as a feminine, you can be a woman and identify as a masculine. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm going to say here. This is a feminine energy who is bitter, somebody who has no trust or emotional peace. This person is moving out of your life. So whoever you see in your life that is like this, they're moving out of your life. Okay? This is air. So this could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. And you've got Aquarius right here. So I don't think this is an Aquarius. Okay. Now, the next energy that we read here is these are future cards. Okay? Usually this one happens first and then this one happens. Okay? That's what it used to be a long time ago. It's been switching itself up on me, so I'm really I just use my intuition now. But the last reading, that's what it was. In my previous deck, I would say that if one was upside down, it would be more of a possibility because it's a future card, and the energy, if it was upside down, it meant the energy of the card wasn't completely manifested, okay? But this has reversed meanings, so that is gone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, it's when I pick up the card and start reading it, that's when I start feeling out what's really going on here. Okay, so I go down and around, and I'm going to get this one first. And you know, when I was shuffling the cards, this one popped out. And so this is, you know, I put it back in, because what I'll do is I'll shuffle it, then I cut the cards, and then I just deal. You know, I don't do the poppers where they pop out because that takes too long to set that up. Although I was doing that at my sister's house with these cards for Thanksgiving. I was doing readings that whole time and shuffling and shuffling and shuffling these cards. But anyway, so this one popped out. So I almost put it in the center. And then I'm like, well, no, I'm just going to do my readings like I normally do. But then it came out anyway. Okay, so there is something going on here. Okay, this is a tower moment hidden for you. Okay, this is some sort of disruptive forces. This is my notes. Misunderstandings, severing of ties, bankruptcy, downfall. So what this is for me, it's always been some sort of major change. Okay, major change. This can be a shocking change. And while I would say most of the time that a change like this could be, I mean, we have tower moments all the time where things change and they're never the same, but they can be as huge as, you know, a change in your job, or it can be as small as you realizing that you don't like to eat a certain food and you're not going to eat it anymore and you never eat it again for the rest of your life. So that is a major change. You're never going to eat that food. You said, oh, you know what? I really don't like that. I'm not going to eat that anymore, you know? So that can be a tower moment too. Unfortunately, Leo, because this one was popping out before, and because of these notes that I've got for this new deck, I'm thinking that there is something going on here. Now, you've got healing going on. You've got your masculine energies working for you here. But it could be this Queen of Swords that is connected. Okay, this reversed Queen of Swords that's leaving your life. I just feel like that this could be connected. Okay? This could be some sort of bankruptcy. This could be this says right here in this deck, it says severing of ties. Okay? So I think that that's what this is. There's a person in your life who is a bitter feminine energy, and it could be that this tower moment represents an argument or a change where they're just not in your life anymore. Okay? There is also an energy of Aries in this tower as well. You got Aries here, and you got Aries over here. So there's a lot of Aries going on. So this might be an air sign, an air card, but this could be an Aries. Okay? Because you've got some strong Aries energy going on here. All right, so the next energy that we read is your energy, which is fire energy, and this is also right side up, and this is the 10 of rods. Okay, so this is telling you, okay, for this particular deck, it says danger of taking on more than one can handle. Okay, now it is the reversed meaning of this that says ridding yourself of too much oppression and responsibilities and an opportunity to relax. Tens are all endings, so it means that anyway, kinda. Okay, you've been feeling overloaded, or you're going to be, but because it's a 10, that is just about to be over. Okay, divine timing is divine timing, though. When the divine tells you you're almost done, you know, you still got a few months to go or things like that. Sometimes, you know, you're just, whenever I hear divine timing now, I'm just like, oh man, that just means it's going to take a long time. But so I'm going to say that this is you in danger of taking on more than you can handle. Okay, so I think this is going to happen first. Okay, I think that you're going to possibly take on more than you can handle, and then that's going to lead to this tower moment, and then that's going to lead to this person moving out of your life. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, now here is here's something interesting here, Leo. Like I was just telling you, I took these cards to my sister's house for Thanksgiving. I stayed a few days with her. And I just did readings almost the whole time, and if I wasn't doing a reading, I was shuffling, just sitting there shuffling. I was shuffling and shuffling and shuffling these cards, Leo. And what's weird is that for one of the earth signs this happened. I think it was, pardon me, I think it was Virgo. I'm not sure, but this interesting thing happened. And it was these two cards instead of these two cards. But what we have here is a divine couple. Okay, now this is your hopes card. Okay, start with this one first. Now she is in reverse. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups. This is a person who is a master of her emotions, someone who's emotionally available, someone who is kind, loving, caring, intuitive, psychic even, okay? Look at her lost in thought or something. I mean, Now, this is the reversal. This is your hope. And this is where emotions rule the head. Look at her. She looks like she's thinking about her emotions. I just said that before I even read these notes here, okay? Emotions rule the head, need to gain clear perspective, need to stop living according to other people's desires, and stop allowing others to take advantage. How is that your hope, Leo? Are you hoping for this person? Because say you're a masculine and you're hoping for a feminine. You've got two reversed queens here. They're both very much related to emotion. She learns through pain, emotional pain. Swords are always in their heads. Air energy are in their heads a lot. The reverse meaning to this queen is the emotions are in her head. Her emotions rule her head. She doesn't have a clear perspective as the Queen of Swords would, because they're both upside down. Okay, so I don't know. This could be the same person, but we've got this king over here. We've got this queen. We've got the emperor. So we've got very strong masculine, feminine energy going on over here. This chariot looks very masculine. The tower is very feminine, okay? But we've got Aries energy at the tower over here. Now, so hoping for this person doesn't sound like a good idea, okay? But if what you're doing is you're hoping for things where your emotions are ruling your head, you don't have a clear perspective. This is what you're telling, this is what Spirit is telling you. What you're hoping for is not so good. It's telling you need to gain clear perspective. You got to stop living according to other people's desires, and you got to stop allowing other people to take advantage of you. So you're going to know which one that means. Okay, if this is a person who is like this that you're hoping to be in your life, or if what you're hoping for is all those things that equals you needing to get a clear perspective. You don't have a clear perspective. You got to stop letting your emotions rule your head. You got to stop living according to other people's desires, and you got to stop allowing others to take advantage of you. Okay? So, what you're hoping for, just check that out. I mean, now, here is your current environment. This is your current state of being. Now, this is the king. This is someone who's around you, or this is you right now, okay? Now, this, for the reverse meaning of this King of Cups, is possessiveness, jealousy, the need to be more secure and positive about the future. Everything in moderation. Moderation, that's temperance. That's the Sagittarius card. Okay, but anyway, so right side up, this would be a divine masculine. Right side up, this king is mature, trustworthy, father figure, someone who's sensitive to emotions, someone who can be a confidant. That's what this deck says about this king. That's basically what the emperor is too. He's the boss. You know, I don't know if he's really going to be a good confidant, and but you've got this good energy, good masculine energy going on here. And then you've got this reversal going on here. Either this is you and your state of being, or this is somebody around you. It could even be the same person. Yet, what you have here is a divine couple. Okay? As a couple, this would be a very emotional couple. Okay, because they would be a very intuitive couple. They would be very psychic. They would be psychically connected. They would be, like I said, very emotional. Okay? So, I really do think that this has a lot to do with a love relationship for some of y'all. You know, it doesn't matter if you're the same sex, it's just who identifies as what. And even if you identify as neither feminine or masculine, this is still saying two people. This could be the same person. You know what I mean? You're going to know what is right for you when you watch this. Now, this is your fear. Now, Aries just got this card too, but they got it right side up. The Moon card, okay. Now, I just feel like there was something going on for everyone with this last moon, this full moon that we just had. There may have been something that happened that is connected to all this somehow. Also, the next full moon, something could be building. Okay? Cycles of the moon. Things tend to get really intense, energetic-wise, with a full moon. It's been proven. That's why there's more cops on full moons. I've noticed when there's a full moon, I tend to get a little bit more anxious, and I'm like, why am I so tense? Why am I so anxious? Or why do I have so much energy today? Or why? Whoa. And it's the full moon. Okay? But this is upside down, and this is your fear card. And for this deck, this means possible drug or alcohol abuse and an attempt to escape. And an untrustworthy person. Okay, so the moon is also representative of intuition. And like in Aries, I'm going to show you, look at this. This is a couple on here. I don't think I've ever seen a card where there's two people on there. Look at how they look like they go together. Kind of like these two people down here. Oh, I put these people in the wrong way. They were upside down. Okay, so this looks like a couple who belong together, but you know, I mean, the unicorn is up there looking beautiful in the moon. Looks like that lobster or crab is, I think it's supposed to be a crab, but it's actually a lobster. It looks like it's just about to pinch his leg. There's something that he doesn't see coming because he is too busy checking her out. She doesn't seem to be really looking at him right now. She is wearing blue, which is the color of truth, the throat chakra. She's standing in her truth, I just heard. Okay, and he's playing a guitar. Maybe you play guitar or something, I don't know, but untrustworthy person. Look, see, he's just about to get pinched by that thing. Now, and he doesn't see it because this is the moon. This is intuition. Okay, so you may be drinking a little too much. You may be smoking a little too much weed or whatever. Or the other person is. And they're not someone you can trust. And you know this. That's why this is your fear. That's why this is the moon. The moon is intuition. You've got a lot of intuition down here with these cups. All right, I'll move on. Your outcome. Yet another major arcana card. And this is another Aries influence. This is the Fool. Okay. Now, normally I would say this is a leap of faith. A leap of faith that will bring you all of your bounty, bring you everything that you need. But in this deck, it's different. In this deck, it's talking about, like when it's right side up, it's about fools rush in. You know, where fools rush in. I forgot what the last part of that is, but this is where emotions rule the mind, not considering the consequences, acting like a fool, basically. And I'm kind of feeling that from this right now. But this is in reverse for you. So this means excitable and foolish about the situation at hand. Okay? This has the advice of take caution. You can't trust your emotions right now. Okay? We've got this energy here of just too emotional. Okay? Your emotions are getting in the way here. They're clouding your mind. You're not seeing clearly, but you are. Your intuition always sees clearly. Alrighty. Now let's see what's the underlying energies we got going on here, Leo. We've got, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Swords. Now here's the clarity that you need. The clarity about this person. Swords. Okay? And the protection of Archangel Michael. But this is your clarity. It's going to cut away the fog in your mind. This could be you. If you are drinking too much, if you are smoking too much weed, you might want to stop or slow down significantly, because this will bring you the clarity. Your brain could be foggy because of those things, but it's definitely foggy because of your emotions. Okay? But you're going to get clarity. You're going to have victory. This is a victory card. Now in this deck it says, yeah, victory over problems, end of a difficult phase, start of a new phase, or change of life. Pretty much what I said. Okay, let's see what's underneath that. The Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed is stinginess. That's right. This was in Aries. Stinginess, overprotectiveness of possessions and emotions. Wasn't that right here? Jealousy, possessiveness. Six of Wands, victory again. You are going to be victorious. In this deck, this is victory over personal problems, a new venture or a change in direction, financial or emotional success. Okay, so this is you gaining control over your emotions. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. And there's judgment. All right, so this is when it's time. This is what I always see when I see judgment. It's time. The time of judgment has come. This is a card of resurrection. This is a card, if it's, yeah, it's not near justice. If you had justice, I would say that there's some sort of legal thing going on. But this is normally people coming out of the grave, like the end of the world has come, and it's time to be raised from the dead, and rebirth, resurrection, right? Repent and forgive. But this is also, for this deck, this says judgment being made in one's favor. Okay, so there is going to be a judgment, and it's going to work in your favor. All right, so how much control you have over the situation, I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have a lot. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 5 out of 10 cards, Leo. You getting control over your emotions and getting a clear perspective about this situation is a huge part of your divine blueprint. This is a very pivotal time in your life. It's a time where you need to learn to listen to your intuition that knows 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't count the Fool because I am not used to these cards yet. Okay, yeah, this is huge. This is huge, Leo. You got to learn how to listen to your intuition. You got to trust in the healing that you're going to have from all this. Your masculine has to be working for you, not against you. This Tower moment is going to end up blessing you. This is going to turn into a victory, okay? This Fool moment, okay? This is, get that out of there. Yeah, this is learning to not be excitable and foolish. This is telling you don't trust your emotions right now. This whole thing is about your emotions clouding your mind, clouding your judgment. Emotions clouding your judgment. You're finally going to make a good judgment, all right? Oh my gosh, these are just getting longer and longer. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Leo. See you next time.